Alright, Tommy, let's see what you got. You gonna do something?
It's my first time trying Blood Orange and it's not that bad. So I've been playing some Cod4 lately. This game is actually pretty fun for knifing. I think the reason I find it so fun for knifing is just because it's so different from most of the other CODs. The only other COD that's even close to knifing in this game is definitely World at War, but all the other CODs are completely different. And so since I've been enjoying this game so much lately, I thought that I'd show you guys what the standards are for knifing in this game. I get asked all the time what standards are for knifing in certain games, and so I thought maybe I should start this series where I show you guys what the standards are in every COD. Definitely leave a comment down below if you guys think I should do this. Maybe it's not that great of an idea, maybe it is, I don't know. But definitely leave in the comments below whether or not you'd like to see this kind of series. I think it'd be kind of interesting for the next couple weeks if just like once a week I just show you guys what the standards are for knifing in a different COD. This COD is relatively easy. The standards for knifing in this COD are just any quad on. Now when I say quad on, that's pretty specific. That means a quad on. It has to be specifically quad on. It can't be faded. It can't be split in any way. Now because a quad knife is the only kind of knife feed that's usable in this game, obviously a 5-on would be usable too, but I don't even know if that's fucking possible, to be honest. A 5-on's probably possible, but it would need to be fucking lightning fast. Like they would all need to be lined up together. I've never seen one personally. Maybe there's one out there, I don't know. And it would most likely be faded. It would be the first kill faded and then the 3 kills and then the last one faded, and that would be the only way I could imagine a 5-on screen for a knife feed happening in this game. But anyways, standards, a quad knife feed is the only thing that's usable on this game, and it has to be a clean quad on. Like I said, I'll put a screenshot on the screen right now. I know there's a couple people in xJMx that have one. I'll put a screenshot on the screen of what a clean quad on looks like. As you can see, there's no fades or anything like that, and to be able to get that, you have to be really lucky, and it's all about timing too, because if you miss or mess up in any way, that can really screw up the feed. And so you got to make sure your timing is on with every knife and everything like that. It's honestly not that hard considering that there's a pretty good lunge in this game, but because there's a pretty good lunge, there is also a very high chance that you're going to get the butter knife or whatever. A butter knife, if you didn't know, is where you kind of slide past them, where you lunge but you don't get the kill for whatever reason. That would be called a butter knife because you're just sliding right past them. Another tip I could give you guys for a good way to make sure that that doesn't happen, the butter knife or whatever, is if you're knifing a pretty good distance away, like a few feet away from them, you're gonna lunge. See, I'll show you right here. You're gonna lunge like that, and on occasions that's not gonna hit. I'll point out a butter knife here in a second if I get one, but I'm sure if you guys are a knifer, you've experienced a butter knife before. But a tip I could give you guys so you don't get butter knives is you have to knife right up next to them like this, and it just swipes. There's no lunge whatsoever, and you actually have a way faster recovery time if you do that, because when you lunge, it actually takes longer to recover your knife. See, that would be a swipe right there. There's no lunge recovery or anything like that. And so if you're behind a bunch of people, I definitely suggest running up to them and getting that swipe so you don't have the lunge like this. It's just a swipe, there's no lunge or anything, and that will actually make it so your recovery time is faster, making it so you can get the next kill faster. There have been tons of people that I've seen before that have a perfect lineup and everything. They're behind 4 guys, they're all stunned, but because they're lunging and not doing the swipe technique, they actually get a faded quad, which I'll put a screenshot on the screen right now of what a faded quad looks like. This is someone that was going for the SPRC, and this is a nice clip. I actually saw the clip for myself, but unfortunately, because it's faded and not a quad on, it's actually a leftover. It has to be a clean quad on like the one I showed you guys before. And see, this guy looks like he's AFK, so I'll show you. Okay, teammate, I was gonna try to show you guys what a butter knife kind of looked like. See this, like that would have been a butter knife right there. See, I lunged at him, but it didn't kill him, so that's what a butter knife is. And that can happen a lot too. If you're behind 4 guys, but you're not swiping and instead you're lunging, even if you just butter knife once and miss one guy like that, that can screw up the entire feed and make it faded and not a quad on. Now, I'm sure some of you are probably wondering too what the standards are for them, like if you can use them in a team Taj or if you can use them in an EP. Now, I would say any clean quad on, as long as it's not faded or anything like that, you can use it in an EP. I don't care if you use stuns, I don't care care if you butter knifed and still got the quad on somehow, which would be very unlikely. I don't see how that would work. But I don't care how sloppy or how many stuns you used in the clip. If you get a clean quad on, you can use that in your episode or introducing or whatever. Now, in order for it to be a Team Taj clip, I would say that it needs to be on a bigger map. I don't have the names of COD4 maps memorized, so you guys will probably just have to guess on what maps are the big ones. But any COD4 map that is a big map, like a really large map, where it would be harder for you to get a big group of enemies in one spot, I would say that would be considered a good Team Taj clip. And all these that I'm telling you guys right now are SP standards. I don't know about xJMx. I'm assuming they're xJMx too, because I've seen COD4 clips and Team Tajes before. They're definitely close to what I'm saying though. I don't know, Peckerwood, Jam, or Slade, if any of you guys are watching, definitely leave a comment and correct me if I'm saying anything wrong. Something that would be really cool that I haven't seen any knifers hit yet before, I've seen snipers hit them before, but I've never seen a knifer hit before, is if you went like knife, trying to knife him, night vision right here, knife, turn night vision off, just basically like a night vision switch feed. If just between every kill you turn night vision on and off, I think that'd be pretty cool. But anyways, guys, I think I talked about basically everything. I mean, the point of this video was I was just trying to get across what standards were for knifing in COD4, and then also give you guys some tips, and I think I covered it. Also, Slade wanted me to mention that triple stabs are Team Taj closers when he hits them specifically, no questions asked. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you guys got some tips out of this, and hopefully you know the standards now. If any of you guys have questions regarding COD4 clips at all, feel free to comment with them down below. I answer all comments no matter whether they're regarding this or not. I just always reply to all the comments, so make sure that if you have any questions, you leave them down below. I'll be sure to answer them. Anyways, guys, be sure to leave a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy or if you learned something, because it really does help me out. Anyways, guys, this has been Max. Peace.